What's up, sports fans, and welcome back to another episode of Pez's Picks. I'm Jeff Hartman, joined by the man with the picks, Pez himself. What's up, Pez? How's it going?
Well, Jeff, it's a day of mourning in the South Jersey, Philadelphia Eagles territory area, but we're still in first place, Jeff. So let's calm down. I don't even want to talk about it too much. Did we take the Chargers and the money line? We did, Jeff, and I'm embarrassed, but it was the proper play. Jalen, his worst game in years, but I did a little digging. The leading win total in the last 4 years, Philadelphia Eagles 48 wins. So we're going in the right direction. We're injured. We need a couple guys back on the O line, the D line, but we're going to make the playoffs. Just we're going to win that division, and I'm still on board. We got the Raiders this week. We lose to the Raiders, it's going to be a different show next week. But I got the ski sweater on, Jeff. It's ski season. -3 degrees up in Killington today. I'm checking 44 inches of snow. Climate change, it's helping Vermont somehow. I don't know how, but we'll take it. It's snowing there right now. So Christmas season, we got a good show, Jeff. We got a lot to talk about here.
Well, I'm going to say right off the top, this Eagle season just reeks of 2023.
It's weird.
Start out hot, and it's just
unreal.
You're tanking like crazy.
2022 rolled all the way to the Super Bowl. A couple missteps, the field being soggy. We could have won that. The next year we're crap. Last year we win it. This year we're crap. What's going on? I don't understand.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's tough. And Kansas City and New England kind of poison the historical waters. You can't win every year. You can't go to the Super Bowl every year. Those teams did it. Those teams broke the mold. I don't know if it's possible for regular teams. Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, I'm going to say top three ever quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts, great quarterback, great winner, but he's not in their level. So maybe you need a guy like that to get there every year, and it's an amazing thing. So we're happy to be leading the division. And if we make the playoffs, we keep going, then we're going to be happy. But it's tough, Jeff. It's like impossible to win that Super Bowl. A lot of teams never got there, right? So we're okay. Let's everybody calm down. People want to fire Jalen. They want to bring in this punk from the bench. It's unbelievable. There's a bunch of hypocrites in the Philly area. They're very ungrateful to my man Jalen. I had 191 texts. I didn't read a text message last night during the game. Everybody I know attacking me because I'm a Jalen defender. I love Jalen. Sorry, he won the Super Bowl. The guy's the MVP, Jeff. Unbelievable. These scumbags I grew up with. God damn it.
All right. Well, let's dive into what we learned from last week, and let's start on a positive. And then that's our college football plays. We go 2-1 last week. We have, for the year, 22-13. Really solid record in college football. Thank God for college football.
Thank God, Jeff.
It feels like you cracked the code a little bit, Pez.
Well, we've been talking all year. Things are kind of coming back to normal. The crazy COVID rules, the portal. People are figuring that out. We're pissed though, Jeff. We hit two big winners. Indiana, that's our pick of the year. A great pick. We're proud of that one. Ohio State, I think they're limping a little bit into this postseason. Had some injuries this week. Georgia, you're not beating Georgia twice in the season, Jeff. I mean, what was anybody thinking here? I love that game. I thought that line was off. Big blowout for Georgia. The game that's still haunting me. I'm still thinking about it. I watched the whole game. It's Friday night, so I don't really have much going on, Jeff. I got a 12-year-old, so I'm getting older. JMU blows the cover for us. I mean, that game, they should have won by 50, right? I was angry about that game more than any game of the weekend. Stupid NFL wasn't. I'm still thinking about JMU cracking into the playoff. They've got a guy, unlike Lane Kiffin, who's going to coach the team. And, we'll see what happens. A creative defense, offense. They got a great running back, Jeff. Their running back is worth the price of admission. Defense, I don't know if they're going to have the line to, keep up and play in this playoff. But I'm excited for JMU. Picking up the torch where, the Signetti from Indiana, I love it, Jeff. I like what they're doing there.
All right, so let's talk a little bit because since the last time we recorded, obviously we had the wins last week. JMU screwed us, but the NCAA bracket has been released. And so I want to get your take on the bracket, what you think of how everything played out.
Well, I'm a Notre Dame fan. I'm Irish, Jeff, so I like them. But they did not deserve to be in this tournament over Miami. They lost to them. And Notre Dame had a pretty weak schedule. Miami's significant wins, and they look like a bunch of babies out there. They're not playing a bowl game. I mean, it seems like sour grapes from that team. They should have a little bit more respect for the game and the process. They didn't deserve to be there. Miami, Florida, plus 2,200. We already put this out on the Instagram. The value college play to win the national championship I've ever seen, Jeff. Ohio State, damaged, injured. Indiana, great team. But I think if we look at college football right now, there's probably 5 or 6 teams that could win this thing. Miami wins week 1, plays Ohio State. I think they're going to be in that game. If Carson Beck doesn't turn the ball over, I wouldn't be shocked to see Miami, in the semifinal, maybe even make the national championship. Great value at plus 2,200. Ole Miss, love them first round. They got a lot to play for, Jeff. We know Lane Kiffin, that scumbag. Alabama, Oklahoma, big game. I mean, that's a tough one. Quarterback issues in Oklahoma. Is this guy going to be healthy? We'll see. And I don't know. We're going to really dig deep on JMU and Oregon. I think JMU, maybe a cover, Jeff. I don't know if they're going to win that game, but Oregon, I'm suspicious about. I don't know if that team is as good as their ranking, and I don't know if they're the 5th best team in the country. We'll find out. They tend to kind of wilt against East Coast teams. JMU creative coaches, the coaches playing on borrowed money. This guy's, it's going to be his last game. Kids are going to go all out for him. Probably bringing some of those guys with him when he moves on. So excited for this college playoff. We do have a game this week, Jeff. We're gonna put this one out. We're gonna put it out for the people, Jeff. We're not gonna put this on the website. I don't even know if we're gonna. Is that this? No, wait. That's next week, Jeff. Sorry, I'm a week ahead of myself. Okay, this week we do have. We'll see. I'm a week ahead of myself. I thought Army Navy was this week, Jeff. It's next week. Right? What date is this? No, that's this week. Yeah, Army Navy. We're correct, Jeff.
Get
Army
your stuff
Navy
together, man.
Oh, it's on a different page there. Army Navy, 3:00 Saturday. Both teams come in with some shocking stats. You've got unbelievably highly ranked rushing offenses and number 1 in the country from Navy, number 5 in the country Army. Defense, a little suspect on both sides of the ball. Navy's got a fantastic quarterback. Came in a little banged up throughout the season, Blake Horvath, but he's healthy again now. 9 TDs, 5 picks, and the kid's got a great arm. He can run the ball. Kind of Roger Staubach kind of reenactment going on there. That game, I've been to it. My dad's a Naval Academy guy. We used to go a lot, Jeff. And my advice to people, we'll have a pick coming out on this one, but I think the pick is to cheer for both teams. Is there any better American than anybody that volunteers to serve in our military? I mean, I didn't do it, Jeff. I don't have the balls to do that. These people, they deserve to be cheered. I don't know if it's American unless you serve to cheer for one or the other. My dad being a Navy guy, I probably should, but we'll punch the numbers. We'll have a pick. We'll have a lead. But watch that game. They tend to have flyovers, stealth bombers, fighter jets. It's a cool thing to go to. All the cadets come from Navy, and their families come. Half of them stand in the concourse the whole time until like a little bit of break they get from the Hell Week and the Naval Academy kind of training and torture they have to go through down there. So a great event, and I hope we just have a great game. But I don't know. Number 5 rushing team against the number 1 rushing team. I don't know. Does that mean we're going to have points, no points? This game tends to be kind of unpredictable. So we'll have a play coming out later in the week on that one.
All right. Speaking of unpredictable, let's talk about the National Football League. Last week, 2-3, and there were some teams that, boy, did they screw you over. Like a big kick in the nuts, whether it was the Tennessee Titans upsetting the Cleveland Browns, whether it was the Saints beating the Buccaneers. We were 2-3 last week. We're still below water, below the Mendoza line at 16-18. What are your thoughts on the National Football League?
Washington Commanders, Jeff. People told me all off season, Jaden Daniels, this team's winning the Super Bowl. 31-0. They get blanked. Would this kid come back? Then he gets hurt again. Did Dan Snyder buy that team again? We can't ever bet that team again, Jeff. They're out. We'll never bet them again. You talked to me before the show. We can't bet the Browns ever again. I kind of fell in love with Shador a little bit. Actually didn't play too poorly.
No.
Cam Ward stinks, Jeff. How did they win this game? He threw for 117 yards. I thought Cleveland's defense would be a little bit better. They gave up 14 points first quarter, 10 in the fourth. So, in a snow game. I mean, it's an exciting game, Jeff. I like watching it. But did you know they heat that field? That kind of pissed me off. I think that's why we lost that, Jeff. I'm going to throw that in there. They heat that field. It's a grass field with heaters in it, which I think they have down in Augusta. Don't they? Around the greens, maybe?
Or they have a suction. It gets it's pulls the moisture out of it.
They're playing in mud, Jeff. The poor defense couldn't dig in. I mean, I think Garrett got his sack, didn't he? I think he's closing in on the record, but why are they heating the field? Let the snow go on the field. Buffalo, you let the snow on the ground. Great game. Why do you have to keep snow at the field? What's up with this Cleveland? I'm done with them too, Jeff. We're writing them off. Sad day for the Colts. We're glad we hit their season total. A heartbreaking injury for Danny Dimes. That poor kid, Achilles. Can he come back from that? Could he play next year? I think he was on a 1-year deal, I believe.
Yep.
So and a sad blow. They lose Sauce last week, I think 2 weeks ago, Sauce Gardner, and now they lose Danny Dimes. I didn't even know this, Jeff. I was shopping all day today, so I didn't know. But they're bringing Phillip Rivers in.
Yep.
For guys our age, Jeff, this is fantastic. Maybe I can make a shot, right? Maybe I'll go try it out. Maybe, I had a decent arm in backyard football back in 1989. So maybe I can get back out there with Phillip Rivers. I don't know. That tells you a lot about the NFL. When you're bringing a guy in that's 44 years old that hasn't thrown a ball in 4 or 5 years, that tells you the vacuum of quarterback play we're in. There isn't good quarterback play to be had out there. You got to get a guy. What's he been working out or something? What's he playing in a flag league? How do they even know he was? How many people did they call before they take Phillip Rivers? I need to know this, Jeff. I'm going to dig on this all week.
He's coaching his son in Alabama. He was coaching his son's high school team, and he works with quarterbacks. So he actually still throws the ball. His arm's still strong. He's sharp. He's still around the game. He has like 25 kids. He's got grandkids. He's got grandkids now, and he still has.
Guy has 10 kids, right? And him and his wife and top 11 kids. And he's like the biggest dick I've ever seen play. What's up with this guy? What's up with this guy? San Diego, he's got a rocket arm. He's going to come in and light it up, right? Who are they playing this week? We'll have to look at this one, Jeff. Is he going to start?
Jacksonville.
Oh, they're at Seattle. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Seattle, yikes.
It's like it's going to rain, too. Seattle, I've been to that town. I go through there to go to Canada to go skiing once in a while. It's always cold in Seattle. Whether it's August or December, it's cold. That's the loudest stadium in America. I don't know. What's he thinking? This guy doesn't need it. Well, he does have 10 kids. Maybe he does need the money, Jeff. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, Riley Leonard is slated to play. He's their backup, the Notre Dame product, but he's banged up as well. They just signed him to the practice squad, but he could be promoted on game day if need be. So
NFL in total is, and you said it, it's upside down. I mean, we have no consistency, Jeff. We've got, the AFC North. I mean, you might as well be 500 except for the Browns. I mean, this, back and forth. God bless those Steelers. Big win for them. I was happy about that one. The Ravens, that window's closed, right? I mean, Lamar, what's up? He can't run anymore. That's it. That guy got old, too many hits. So AFC West, another quagmire of mediocrity that looks good. We've got the NFC. Who knows what's going on with us, Jeff? The Birds, the Cockroaches, Packers, Bears, Lions. They're all the same team. I don't know who's good, Jeff. You get the Bucks, the Panthers, the Falcons. They all stink. The Rams, Seahawks. Are the Rams for real? I don't know. Is it the Rams year? We're going to have to wait and see. But been a tough NFL season. I think they want this. They want parity, and they did a good job building that this year. But quarterback play has been an issue throughout this league. And, I think this kickoff rule has really screwed us. I'm going to call that Donald Trump guy down there. I think I agree with him on this one, Jeff. We got to go back to the kickoff. What, you can't start the ball at the 35 or 40 and expect teams to defend. It's a bunch of crap, Jeff. It's made gambling in the NFL horrible.
Maybe if a quarterback doesn't turn it over twice in one play, that might help too.
Amazing stat, Jeff. That's the Hall of Fame stat. I don't think anyone's ever done that. Takes a lot of talent to do that. Talented guy.
All right, this is good. Overall, since we started PezPicks.com, which, by the way, you can go to PezPicks.com, become a part of the community. Yes, it is a pay website. You're going to have to subscribe, but you're going to get inside information from Pez himself as the bowl season approaches, as we get ready for the college football bracket, which I believe starts December 19th. NFL, this will be bleeding over into other sports as well. Overall, 40-27. You should be proud of that, Pez. Way above 500.
We're happy, Jeff. I mean, that this year when you're betting college and pro, I mean, we're proud of that number. Generally, it's the other way around. Usually, last couple of years we've been a little bit over 500 college and pro. We picked it up. We're looking to pick it up last 4 weeks here with pro. We're not taking the bait on this Thursday game, Jeff. I already looked at this. We can break this one down and give it out to the people. It screams to me sucker play to take Tampa Bay -4.5 at home. Everybody's on it. I'm looking at it right now. I got 68% of action on this one site on Tampa. I think Atlanta goes in there and wins that game. But I'm not saying I think that to bet it. I think this is a trap game. I don't know what's with Tampa, but they're not good. I mean, Baker Mayfield, his numbers are great. Why aren't they winning these games? Running the ball has been tough for them. I don't know. But I wouldn't be shocked if Atlanta goes in there. I'm expecting a horrible game, Jeff. Every Thursday game, except last week. Thursday game was great. Detroit looked like Detroit again, and I hope that continues. We need that team to make the playoffs. I like that team. They could go place.
For Tampa Bay, keep your eye on Mike Evans. His window to return has been opened. If he plays on Thursday night, I would take the Bucs. If he doesn't, I would stay away from that as well.
That's a trap game like I've never seen. We've got some early leans. We've got some good stuff. We're taking a look at your Pittsburgh boys. It's going to snow Monday night, Jeff. You know the rule, right? It's going to be
Tua in the snow.
20 degrees and snowy. I mean, I'll put it on Instagram. The numbers for Miami when it's below freezing, it's like ungodly. So I can't wait for Monday night. We might put that out. We might be on that website earlier. Currently, that line's at 3.5.
The Dolphins have only won 2 games out of 6 on the road this season, and one of those was last week in MetLife against the hopeless Jets. So they're not a good road team already. But yeah,
impressed with what that coach, with the capri pants down there, has done, Jeff. He's kind of brought. I think he saved his job. I mean,
maybe
he's closing in on 500. I after week 1, I think I said that team's done for good. I don't think they're making the playoffs, but some impressive wins. I mean, beating the Bills, Commanders, Saints, the Jets, I guess, is a win. But I like our chances with that.
I don't know if I would call the Saints and the Jets as impressive wins. Just and the Commanders without Jaden Daniels in Madrid. I'm not calling that an impressive win.
Will he wear capris in the snow in Pittsburgh?
Oh, yeah. I guarantee Mike McDaniel has the capris on.
Saved his job, though. Is there any better place to coach than Miami? You don't have to win, Jeff. They don't care if you win in Miami. My brother tells me this. He lives down there. He goes, we don't even care about holidays. Everybody's happy every day. It's 85 degrees every day. They don't care if you win or lose. It's just they're living down there in the sun. He's a Florida guy. You watch that guy. That guy's a Florida guy. They think differently, Jeff. So they don't want to go to Pittsburgh. I can't wait for that Monday night game. I'm pumped for that.
I hope so. I hope you're right. All right. Hey, let's do our top 5 to round out the show. What do you got?
Big week here, Jeff, with the top 5. You're going to have to bear with me. We have some food involved in this, and I know you're Jeff. You look like you're bulking up a little bit. You're looking fit. You're looking like you put a little muscle on there. You've been hitting the weights, okay?
Absolutely.
You're a meat guy, right?
Absolutely.
You'd be proud of me. I had meat 3 times last week. My wife's like, you're gonna have a heart attack. She's a big vegan hippie, so unbelievable. I felt great though, Jeff. I felt great.
Exactly.
We'll get to that with this top 5. Pez's picks, top 5 of the week. Number 5, the shopping mall. We talked off camera. The Hamilton Mall outside Atlantic City, Jeff. It opened, 40 years ago. It's dead. We'll put a video out on Instagram. It's dead, Jeff. The place is like a zombie movie, which is kind of fun to walk through. The record shop's still there. We bought a couple great ones today. Warren Zevon, Jeff. Warren Zevon, Werewolves in London, Lawyers, Guns, and Money. I mean, 2 of the best songs ever made. Great place. God bless the shopping mall. I love it. Number 4. Tiger Woods Bahamian Golf Tournament. That's the Christmas season, Jeff. I see Tiger. Well, we don't see him playing anymore. Limping around the Bahamas. I like when they show that stupid yacht. These guys all show up in private jets and yachts. It's like watching a Kardashian reality show through golf. I love it. Next up, the Hawaiian swing. I've never been to Hawaii. I love watching that too. Keeps me happy. We're back to golf season, Jeff. Jordan Spieth. I don't know. We'll get to him next week. Number 3. You're going to like this, Jeff. For my wife, the black bean, okay? The legume, the black bean. I'm going to contend. If you eat black beans 2 times a week, you can live to 100, Jeff. That's it. Black bean tacos tonight. I'm cooking peppers, onions, saute them up, black beans, spices. You don't need the meat on black bean taco night. Thank God. Now, you're going to like this one, Jeff. Number 2 and number 1, kind of a combo, but we have a number 1 pick. Reading Terminal, Philadelphia. It's a food terminal. It's better than it's ever been. I was there last week, 2 days. I talked to the commissioner of the police department in Philadelphia. The guy hugged me. I bumped into him, and he said, hey, I'm like, I love you, man. The city's great. The guy hugged me. He goes, everybody complains to me. He was in line, Jeff, for a Denix sandwich. Number 1 sandwich rated in Philadelphia last couple of years. It's a pork sandwich, broccoli rabe, long hots. It says, they say in the Sopranos, forget about it. I went with the Dinex meatball. I think it took me 2 days to recover. I thought I was having a heart attack. 4 meatballs on that. I think I had 4 pounds of meatballs. Fantastic. My buddy watched me eat it. He said, you look like you were like going into a coma. Fantastic. Now, Dinex teamed up with the #1 cheesesteak place in the world, Jeff. Angelo's in South Philly. Dinex teamed up with them. They're kind of in this conglomerate. They opened up in Reading Terminal. The best cheesesteak I've ever had in the world. Uncle Gus cheesesteaks. Angelo's famous for their roll. The best roll in the history of the world. It's a semolina roll. It's like eating toast on a roll. A ribeye, I don't know where they get this. Some Texas, Oklahoma, I don't know where they're getting it. The best cheesesteak you get in America, Uncle Gus. Tie for #1. #1, Uncle Gus Dinex. Top 5 of the week. Got to get up there, Jeff. This cheesesteak changed your life, and that meatball and that pork changed your life. Thank God I don't live in Philly I'm about 40 minutes away. Thank God. I don't think you can live too long eating them every day, but I could, Jeff. It's fantastic.
Well, I'm glad you're eating some meat. Now I just got to get you lifting some weights, and then you'll be ready to go for golf season.
Flexibility, Jeff. Tom Brady, beans and flexibility. You know, that's what Tom Brady says.
He eats meat. He just doesn't eat a bunch of other stuff.
Who knows what that guy's doing? He's getting younger. I don't know. He's paying
cloning.
somebody.
He's cloning his dog, is what he's doing.
I think he's cloning Tom Brady, right? This guy, he's getting younger. He's getting a little better on the commentating too. I don't mind Tom Brady. He's a winner. He's a winner.
Is he better than Romo?
I actually like Romo, Jeff. He's my favorite.
Oh no.
Romo doesn't give a shit, right? He goes out. That guy's golfing. I think he's drinking during that, which I appreciate. At least he's got a little flair to him. He misses plays. He's having fun though. Tony Romo, the best non-good quarterback life I've ever seen, and I hear he's a fantastic golfer. Let's get him on the show, Jeff. I'm gonna talk to the FFSN guys. We're gonna message that dude. We'll get that Tony Romo on here.
All right, Pez. Any final thoughts? Or we call it a show?
Go Birds, Jeff. Go Birds. We're still with you. First place.
All right. Love it. All right, Pez. Enjoy the weekend, man. We'll talk next week. Take it easy.